In my opinion, the only way forward now for the revolution is to take the lead and to put a political face on it and to start to govern the country, or at least to start with the areas where we already have a strong hold. And that can be done, in our opinion, through a National Transitional Council that will act as a legislative body, that will be representative, that will actually supervise all of the executive arms in the government. And we believe it's important now to form an interim government of capable people, and then seek recognition internally and externally.
Would you expect the support of the partisan opposition?
Yes, I do. I think that such a move will be welcomed by the parties in the opposition, because they know now that there is no other alternative.
What makes you think these powers, I'm talking about the family of Ali Saleh, who has military power, will support such an effort?
I don't expect the forces, the Republican Guards, or not the Republican Guards, because the Republican Guards are part of the people, but Ahmed Ali and Tariq Yahya, Mohammed Abdullah Saleh and the others to support the revolution. But I hope that at some point in time they will find that there is no other option. And once we start forming the NTC, the National Transitional Council, the legitimacy will be for the people. And they will find themselves a very small minority, I believe, and they will have to yield to the will of the people.
I assume you would be trying to get the support of Ali Mohsen.
Well, Ali Mohsen and other military leaders who have already announced their support for the revolution, we believe they will be part of this effort, yes.
Do you think the international community, or better, do you think Washington and Brussels would support such an initiative?
We hope so. We hope that at this stage they realize that the regime, the current regime, Ali Abdullah Saleh and his top aides, are not serious in fulfilling their commitment. They renege time and again on their promises. Mr. Saleh has promised several times to transfer power peacefully. And I hope that at this point in time they're convinced that there are no alternatives. And they know for themselves that the political process reached a dead end.
Where do you see it working and how do you see it represented?
Right. Well, the basic idea now is to have representation from all of the governorates in Yemen, including the capital, of course. The number of representatives has not been decided yet. We know some criteria for the location. It has to be a location where there is no control or support for Mr. Saleh, because the council has to be protected physically in a particular area. And as you can see, a lot of the cities in Yemen and governorates in Yemen are totally out of the control of Mr. Saleh, and these governorates can be good candidates for location for the NTC.
How many followers this initiative has? NTC is supported by the great majority of non-partisan youth in Yemen?
I would say so, yes. And this is based on the discussions that we have been having for a long time.
Having that understanding that I'm sure you have of your country and how this regime operates, do you see all this process smooth without violence? Do you think this regime will let an effort such as this actually happen?
No. We hope that there will be very little violence. We hope that the regime does understand that Saleh and his aides do not control any parts of the country except probably for Sana'a, and not even the whole Sana'a, the whole capital city, parts of it probably in the south of the capital. So we believe that they will be wise enough to recognize that any violent act, will actually be a bad choice for the country and for them and for everybody.